Hi guys, this is Frank and I'm a stylist at the Salon in Bloomfield, New Jersey. This is our client Kaylee and she's modeling us today a one-length hair blowout with a face frame. So we're going to start with telling you what we draped our hair with. We used a leave-in conditioner so that we could get some tangles and we could comb through a little bit easier. We used a basic foam mousse so that we could get volume without weighing her hair down. And then we used a very light oil so that the hair will dry a little bit faster, and also we could get a nice shine glaze onto the hair. And we are going to start with our horseshoe sections. So we have Kaylee's hair sectioned off in the nape from the occipital bone down, and we are going to blow dry the hair, lifting at the regrowth so that we give her as much volume as possible. When you have a finer textured hair or even a medium textured hair, you want to try to lift and create volume at the root so that you can give them some bounce, because we have to remember that this is a one-length blowout. So we're going to start. So we've taken the nape area and we've blow dried that and we've set it into a sort of a curl wave. And we're going to take the neck section, which is continuing with the horseshoe shape, above the ear, and we're going to go from the middle section, we're going to work from side to side. Making sure we lift from the regrowth area and really get that root dry so that as you lift, you really get that volume into the root area. If you notice, the hair width is not wider than my brush, and the diameter is also not wider than my brush, so it makes it so much easier to act like this is more of a roller set rather than a blowout. Now, since we've moved on to the side area, I just wanted you guys to keep in mind that when you're doing a blowout and you're using the front hairline with that section, you want to make sure that you over-direct. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be lifting like in the back for volume, but I'm going to be lifting and pulling slightly forward just at the regrowth area, so that we're pulling out any type of howlicks, curly hairlines, wavy hairlines, and we're blowing that out and getting the volume in there as well. So it's almost like a slightly over-directed diagonal lift from the regrowth, and then also continue through the mid-shaft and ends just like we've done in the back. Wrap. Just a little bit of the heat. Just kind of tap it in, pulse it in. You let it sit for a moment, or you can feel free to use your cold shot from your blow dryer. Tap that in. Slowly release. And we have a spiral. I'm going to continue on to the other side. I'll see you guys when we get to the top. So as you can see, guys, we are almost finished with our one-length blowout. And we've been creating a spiral curl effect on the ends, so this way she has a lot of bounce and movement. The way that we've been doing each section is the horseshoe section, from the nape through the mid shaft, through the top, and now we're at the very front section. And what we've been doing also is keeping in mind that when you're doing a blowout and you're using any kind of brush on whatever hair density or texture, always make sure that the length of the brush is accordance with the width of the section that you're using. Also, the diameter should never be also bigger than the width of the section either, because then you'll get tangled. What we've been doing this time is we've been taking these sections, we've been blow drying through with a little bit of root at the regrowth, but now that we're drying the hairline again, what we're going to do is over direct, so that this way all of these cowlicks and things are smoothed out, and we'll see you when we're done. Okay, so when we have the hair wrapped around the brush at the end while the blow dryer is on, what I'm doing is I'm sort of twirling down, almost like a roller set. And then what I do is I hit it with heat and pulses so that we get a little bit of that set. And then I just allow it to sort of air dry. Now you can feel comfortable to go ahead and use your cold shot on your blow dryer. Some like it, some don't, but you don't necessarily need it. And that's what I do. I just sort of lift it up straight from the root. I hold it there, and then I carefully unwind the hair until that's sort of how we get those curls to stay. Especially with a one length blowout, we want to make sure that we get as much movement in the ends as possible so that she gets a full-on blowout, beautiful and bouncy. Hey guys, it's Frank Lemongello. I'm back with the Bon Salon in Bloomfield, New Jersey with our final look, and Kaylee looks gorgeous. She has a long length blowout with a face framing, all one length in the back, so you see all the movement that we were able to put into her hair by using a smaller brush, acting like it was a roller set, twisting on the ends, letting it dry in a little bit, and then slowly pulling out the curl, and finishing with a very light dusting of a hairspray. And there you have it. So check back with us next time and see what techniques we come out with. Take care, guys. Thanks again.